In the next question, Mr. Rudra, a curve has an equation y is equal to x square minus 4x plus 1. Whenever you look at a quadratic equation, you should understand that it will be a parabola. Another thing that you can understand is that a parabola x square minus 4x plus 1, at a glance you should understand that because the coefficient of x square is positive, so it will be a parabola which will be opening up. Any doubt?
No, sir.
If you compare this parabola with a parabola something like minus x square minus 4x plus 1, this will be a parabola which will be opening in the downward direction. Any doubt?
No, sir.
So when we look at the equation, we should be able to understand that it is a parabola. One. Second, the coefficient is positive, therefore the parabola will be opening upwards. And that is why, even without solving the question, the coordinates of the turning point state with reason whether the turning point is minimum or maximum. Even without solving the question, you should be able to understand that whatever be the turning point, that turning point would be a Sarudra, minima. Any doubt? So x square minus 4x plus 1 is the equation that I have. I need to find the dy by dx. Dy by dx is easy to find. I'll find 2x minus 4 and I write 2x minus 4 in this shape. I take 2 common and x minus 2. So this is part 1 of the question. Part 2 of the question is the coordinates of the turning point. The turning points are points where the dy by dx is 0. So all I need to do is whatever dy by dx I have found here, I'll put that to be equal to 0. And from that x is equal to 2. And for finding the y coordinate, what I'll do is I'll put this x is equal to 2 in this original function that I had, and I will get the value as minus 3. Mr. Rudra, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, another thing that I can do is thing that I can do. It is not part of the question, but just for our understanding, what we are trying to do is if we plot a rough sketch of the quadratic equation, we have understood that it is a parabola. Now, this whatever I'm discussing now is not a part of the question, but for a certain understanding, certain level of understanding, we can also do this part. Now, if I have to plot the quadratic equation, I have understood that x is equal to 2 is the turning point. At the turning point, the value of y is minus 3. So that point would be t, which is equal to, I'm sorry, 1 second. I have marked the points incorrectly. 1 second. So this point, 2 minus 3, is actually my r. R is 2 minus 3. So this is the first point that I've got. If I want another easy point on this quadratic equation, if I put x is equal to 0, so these are the easy points that I will get on this parabola. If I put x is equal to 0, value of y that I will get is 1. R point is 2 minus 3. This is another point that I've got. So 0, 1 is point t. This is the point t that I've shown. I'll mention here t minus 3 is my point r. Okay. Now I can find another 2 points on this parabola if I find the roots of this equation, x square minus 4x plus 1. And I know for finding the roots of the equation, minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac. I use this equation whole upon 2a. I use this equation to find 2 roots of the equation which are equal to 3.73 and 0.27. So these are the 2 points where the value of y is 0. Mr. Rudra, am I making any sense?
Yes, sir.
So these are the points which will help us in plotting the parabola. Now using these points, so let me name P.270, this is P, this is Q. So P, R, P, Q. These are the points that I have pointed. P, R, P, Q. I have plotted on the parabola, and I can very clearly see that at x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3, this is the point of minimum. I can see it from the graph itself. But to another thing that I can, another way in which I can understand this is state with a reason whether the turning point is a minimum or a maximum. So what I can do is, this is the differential that I had got. 2x minus 4 was a differential that I had got. This was the first differential. This was a dy by dx. Now, if I use a second derivative test and I find the second derivative would be 2. Now, because the second derivative is positive, therefore, the turning point would be a minima. Charuda, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, second derivative test is one way in which I can find the minima. Another easy method of finding the minima is that whatever be the turning point, I check the behavior of the first derivative. The first derivative is this for this particular function. I'll check the behavior of the first derivative around the turning point. When I look at the left of the turning point, in the left, if I take an easy point like say 0, the value of the first derivative would be negative. And on the right side, if I take an easy point like say 4, the value of the derivative would be positive. At 2, the value is 0. Therefore, this is how the graph would look like. Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
And that is why this point is a minima point. And of course, we have understood that by looking at the actual graph of the equation also. Any confusion?
No, sir.
Great, sir.